What's up, everybody? How's y'all doing? How's it going? Happy Monday. Saw that somebody put that in the chat. Happy Monday to you guys. I had to run upstairs real quick and get me a pop. I'm like, I'm going live. I don't got a pop. I need a pop. So we are live on Instagram. We are live, not on Facebook. What's going on Facebook recently? I don't even know. So let me go live on Facebook. Boom, save changes. All right. So we should be live at all three platforms right now. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Christmas on Crestline. It's October officially this time. Last week we went ahead and did our giveaway for October, but it wasn't October yet. You know what? It's October now. So happy October. If you're not hanging lights, you ought to be hanging lights, right? So let's get to big old roll calls. He was in there, and there is a schedule change today, which I'll talk about here in a second. What's up, Rob? We're talking about Rob here in a second. And we got Steve tuning in. Let's go. Yes, it's here. Your thumbnail cracks me up every time. Braden swung by and grabbed the lights that he won in last week's live. He was our big winner. What's up, Josh? BB, I saw somebody said happy Monday. Happy Monday to you, Beebs. What's up, Alan? Good to see you, buddy. So we were going to today was supposed to be Rob's song release, but my buddy got had a family emergency last week, Tuesday, I think it was. Family first, so we'll push that back one more week. Sorry, Rob, but that kind of happens. I didn't find out about till Thursday, I think. But yeah, so you know what? Life happens. Life gets in the way sometimes of stupid YouTube channels. What you do in life. So we're gonna pivot today, and we're gonna talk about Stacey Kennedy, and then next week we will get back to the songs and copyright stuff. We'll talk about that. Chad's coming. What's up, Chad? Almost missed the start of the live. Hurricane, yeah. What's up with Florida just getting plummeled? Uh, Thank you, Rob. Shout out to so we got Kurt. I haven't heard from Kurt in a while. Kurt's getting hammered. Haas is still he'll pop up on Discord every once in a while. But yeah, thoughts and prayers go out to Haas and to Kurt and all of our Floridians who are in our little niche of a family. But yeah, they're just getting crushed right now. So we'll also start getting back to having some guests live. I think that's going to be fast and furious over the next probably 6 weeks. We have a lot going on the next 6 weeks. We just do. We're gonna take ourselves up to the next level, and maybe we'll bomb. Maybe we'll be awesome. Who's to say? That's what future Charlie has to find out. But today I thought we'd talk about Stacey Kennedy's clips. Braden, who's in the chat today, said, "Hey, I got some of the clips from Stacey," and I told him, knee jerk, Braden, I'm like, hey, did you use my discount code? I'm like, oh yeah, I have a discount code. I should talk more about that. I always ask for a discount code, and Stacy is freaking phenomenal. He says, yeah, I get discount code. So yeah, so 10% off using the code COC. Links are in the video's description below. But I thought I would take a few moments and show you the videos that Stacy and I curated when he was here at the house in July. They are fresh up on his YouTube channel, which we are going to live stream views from his YouTube channel. If you all would be so kind, he has 6 subscribers. Let's get him some more subscribers. So let's see if I can share the link to his site. Do I have it up? Do I have? Let me get to Stacey Kennedy's channel here, and I'll put this in the chat real quick. Boom. So later, when we watch this back later, we can um, that will be a clickable link later in the video. So let me close that. Boom. So an error occurred. No, we are not alive on Facebook. I don't know why Facebook. I don't know why Facebook screwed up anymore. Oh, I can't put comments on Facebook right now. That's weird. I don't know. Anyway, Stacy's a good guy, but garage door guys are no good. They are unusual to get emails back from. You're right, Rob. What's up? Category 5 hitting Florida this week. Yes, Steve. And Steve's got a YouTube channel. Steve's got a cool YouTube channel. Check out Steve Griswold Richburg. I like it. I just now caught that. I like it. Steve's got a cool YouTube channel. He's been cranking out some videos. Tune in him. But if you guys would be so kind and to throw Stacy a subscription, would be cool. So let's dive right into it. and let's watch Stacy's channel. I learned last week that my upgrade to StreamYard plays both audios. So I'm gonna take myself out, and we're just gonna have the audio, which is why I have these in here, so I can listen to it along with you. If there's any problem with audio as I play this very quickly, let me know in the chat so we can amend that. But I think we should be good to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Ridge Clip installation video, and you may recognize a few places in it. Add to the stage, take myself out, and let's go.
So the split circle ridge clip, this thing is meant, it's almost a full circle, but you can see you can open it up. So when you go to put the bulb in, you want to try to, you've got this thing on one side of them. You want to try to keep that on the same side in case you want to use that later as a cord management. You just squeeze it, put it in there like that. Open it up. Make sure we're still going the same direction. Squeeze it in there. And two fingers, just spread this thing out and just make sure it's lined up, and it just closes itself. You've got 3 sets of hooks on here. This is for a 10-inch, this is for a 12-inch, and this is for a 13.25. So these ridge clips, they've got 3 prongs on them. You've got a set for a 10-inch, 12-inch, and then a 13-inch shingle. This 13-inch is, they're fairly rare, but some neighborhoods will have them. It depends on the roofing contractor that does your house. If you're not using them, I suggest breaking them off like I did on this one. They've got a little break off point. You can just take it and bend it and twist them off. We're working on a pretty flat roof here, and the shingles, I believe, are about 14 years old, so these things are glued down really good. So this will be the extreme on what you can do with these ridge clips and show pretty much how flexible they are. Let's start back about a foot from the end. The reason is if you're running lights this way, you'll have a peak bulb right there, and you don't have 2 clips sitting right next to each other. And with these clips here, you can actually go ahead and preload the clips on the lights from the ground. If you're on a really steep roof, the less work you got to do on the roof, the better. So you could do this on the ground. But since this roof is kind of flat, it's not that big a deal to load them while we're up here. And make sure you push this all the way in. Push them in real good. Make sure that hook just barely kind of goes up under just a little bit. And if you get them on right, you don't have to worry about the wind blowing them off. All right, here we go, 140 miles per hour. See the shingles starting to lift up and the clip staying on. We've had some great testimonials with these things staying on through hurricanes. You see the shingles starting to lift up there? One of the things you can do with these clips that you can't do with a lot of them is if you wanted to leave these things up year round, you could do it, and it'll take the sun. They're not going to go brittle on you. I've done a test in Texas on top of my shed. I had a ridge clip up there for over 4 years, and that's winter, summer, never took it down. And the black started getting just a little bit chalky, but you could still take it and it would still flex. So the flexibility of these things, as you can see, we're on a pretty extreme roof here as far as it's pretty flat. So it's using every bit of the length of this thing. But you can see they're very flexible. I could take this right here and tighten a knot if I wanted to. So when you take them off at the end of the year, like on this roof here, when you take them off, they're going to be just like this. But over storage, they're not going to come in all the way to where it was when it was brand new, but they'll probably come in 3/4 of the way. So if you're worried about them getting tangled up during storage, I've got a solution for that. Probably the biggest complaint overall with ridge clips in general is when you go to store them, they get tangled up. They want to hang on each other. There's a fix for that.
All right. So I do have those here. So that's Stacy. Stacy's a freaking great dude. And get them out. So yes, I got them right here, and these are legit, guys. They're still on my house right now. I was actually filming some drone footage. You know what drones don't like? Gravity. I had stupid. I had the. I think I must have had the obstruction sensor turned off somehow. No clue how I did that. Right to a tree, right on 30 feet down on the cement street. So it's on its way to the factory right now to be replaced. But my purpose was to film some drone footage of that. But yeah, I got these clips right here, and they are designed, like you said, designed to break off. So if you don't need this whole massive clip, these will break off, and you'll just have this, or you'll just have that, or whatever. You can break these off to fit your roof. And then here in a second, I'm going to show you another video he made about how to store them. The problem I have with clips, I'm guessing is the same problem you have with clips. You have to, first of all, putting lights in the clips on my roof is my favorite part of hanging lights. It's cathartic. It's the first thing I do every year. Usually it's already done by now. As it's October 7th right now. Usually it's done by now. I like being up there hanging the lights in the clips. I've thought many a decade be pretty cool if I didn't have to take them out of the clips, so I could just store them like this. This clip does do that. So here in a second, I'll show you a video of how to store these with the lights in. I don't know how long it takes you to hang lights on your roof. On mine, it's about 3 hours per color. So I do red, green, blue, white, and strobes. I do 5 different lights on my roof. That's 3 hours in good weather if it's not burning up, which is, I always say, hanging lights when the weather's nice, which is why I traditionally start hanging lights on September 15th. These guys, they're legit. He tied them up in a knot in the video. I've never actually tried to do that. I assume it will work. These things are commercial grade. Yep, it does it. These are commercial grade. The thickness, the gauge of the plastic is impressive. I like that. You'll see here in a second. Actually, he demonstrated that in the video how easy the C9 is just sitting there and they stay and they don't come up. And here in a second, he's going to. What's up, Polar? What's up, Chris? Good to see Chris in here. Boom. So, next week, speaking of Chris and speaking of Polar Escapes, and I see there that she's got the membership thing on her. Next week, I'll be giving I'll be giving away a bag of these clips. These are the Ridge clips. These are designs for your roof peaks. But that's going to be just to the members. Forget who it was, Chris. I don't think it was you. Another member was saying, "Hey, oh, it was Ozzy Dillon saying, hey, can we have a giveaway just for the members?" Like, yeah, sure. I can do that. So the huge giveaway, which Braid won $250 worth of a light set last Monday, that will just be for Patreon. And something useful and simple will be the members giveaway.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Did anybody hear me say the AMAZON word? No. Or ALEXA word? No. Shh. Talking. That was weird. Anyway, so yeah, you can store these with the lights in it. And he has other things. He has, I don't think I have any within reach. Do I? I do not. He's got yard stakes that are designed. I think I've talked about this in another video. My mailman takes out my lights every year. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. But his yard stakes are designed. If somebody kicks them, no big deal. They're going to stay intact, which is pretty cool. So let's watch this next video. Let me cue it up here. Oh, cue this bad boy up here. And make sure I got the right one. That's the wrong one. I thought I had everything queued up on time, but I don't. Oh, storage. Here we go. Okay, gotcha. Okay, this is going to be the storage video. I'm going to take myself out. Go ahead and feel free to chat while we're playing this for your questions. But this is the most amazing part of these Ridge clips is this video right here. The storage of them, the amount of hours it just takes away by using these clips is amazing. So let's watch this video real quick. Boom.
I want to show you how to remove these things. One thing you don't want to do is to come in here and grab the end and just rip them up. Yeah, they will come off that way, but when you do it, you're going to possibly take a piece of the shingle with it. So It's easy enough to do. You just come in here and you want to put them all on one side just like this. Doesn't take long. Just unhook one end and bring it over to one side or the other. If you want to throw it over to the other side, that's fine too. So if you're worried about them getting tangled up during storage, I've got a solution for that. I've got 3 different types of clips, and there's a way to do it on each one, and they're a little different. This is the 3rd version. The 2nd version is a little different. You don't store necessarily with the light in it. This one you can store them with the light in it, and we'll show you that. So we'll unplug it. Take your dowel rod, and we're just going to pop these things on here, just like this. This is a 1/2 inch dowel rod. I believe this one's 48 inches long. If it's easier for you to work with, you can get a shorter one or cut it down if you need to. I'll leave a little space here for my hand for later. I think what I'm doing here is probably the easiest way to do it. You know, if you can have something that's a 1-person job, that's usually the way to go, so the rest of your crew can be doing other things. But notice I left a spot here where my hand is, so it's balanced. You would drill a hole through the end of your dowel rod if you want. You can just take it and lean it up against the side of the wall if you want. Drill a hole, run a zip tie through it, and hang it up. If they do start sliding on you a little bit, you can take a zip tie and just put it right down towards the bottom to where it can only go so far and it won't fall off. And then we'll show you how to, the next year, when you get ready to reinstall, how easy it is to put these things down. So the next season, when you take these out of wherever you're storing them, in the attic or wherever that is, when you get ready to put them back on, you just bring this whole thing with you up on top of the roof, and you just pop them off just like this, and just kind of walk it down, just like that. And you don't have to worry about them getting tangled up on you. You see how quick that was? It was probably less than a minute that I took them off this dowel rod, and they're already pretty much laid out for me. So it's really a good solution to an issue that we had with them being tangled, and plus you get to store it with your lights on there. The first time it's not that bad when you pull them out of the bag and put them on. It's the next year, if you tried to store them all in a bin and you just threw them all in there, you'd probably spend 20-30 minutes just getting them untangled and getting them laid out. And as you can see, that took me less than a minute to pop them off of here and lay them out. So it seems like it's a little more work when you're doing the uninstall to sit here and pop them on, but it doesn't take that long, as you can see. It really don't, compared to the time that you're saving when you go to reapply them the next year. We've had a couple of people say that a few of them have popped off. So if you don't get it pushed in all the way, especially on an older roof, they could pop off. Let's say if this one popped off here, it's still not going anywhere. It's up a little higher, but the one on either side of it is still holding it together. So just make sure you get them attached really good. Take the time to make sure they're properly installed. Easy peasy. So yeah, the homeowner, all he's got to do is come back in. If it's sitting there like that, and right there where it sits, push that hook in over here, get that pushed in there and push down, and it's all set.
Boom. So that's the owner of a company. He's the inventor of these, and he's sitting there telling you, "Hey, here's exactly. I understand there's a problem. That's kind of why he and I kind of bonded over frustration, I guess I'd say. And I know you've had it too. You put your clips into a bin. Exactly what I do. I use the Home Depot 5-gallon buckets. Throw all my clips in there, and actually, you got to get them out. You got to get them out. But this, you can store them with your lights in it. I mean, come on. That's why these are on my peak right now. It's only a lot I have up right now are the ones in the Ridge clips. They're legit, folks. I mean, they're just legit. He did have, so for pricing, so Fred Zimmerman over at Christmas Light Contractors, we're working with too. He does sell these, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a paid spokesman for either company. You can get them cheaper at Stacy's site, which the link is in the video description below. It's about $2 a bag cheaper there, and then use the code COC and you get 10% off. Now you can also buy them at Fred's, and for the first time ever, Stacy, if you watch this later, I don't remember what it is. Maybe you can throw a comment and correct me. I don't know if it's Home Depot or Lowe's. It's one of those two. He has a licensing agreement, but not for this one. He has a licensing agreement for I think the Gen 2. This is the Gen 3. And the Gen 3 is the one that you can store it with the lights in it. And those are 2 videos that I just live streamed to you from Stacy's YouTube site. He will be coming out with how-to videos and helpful videos on all of his clips that he has. So make sure I put his link to his channel in the description. Not this year. Oh, it's not this year, he said. Okay, so maybe next year. See if I can do it again. Yep, here's another link to his website. Do me a favor, go to his YouTube site, throw him a subscription. And if you happen to use his clips, boom, he'll have details for you. He said Lowe's next year. Okay, I was thinking it was this year. Boom. Definitely have to go back. Oh, yeah. So what I was saying to him is I was talking about you, and I said that we will have member giveaways. So I think it was you, I thought, who was asking about member giveaways. And hold on, let's take this. Hi, Mom, I'm live. Can I call you back? All right. Thanks, Mom. Bye. Yeah, that's my mom. You know how I know my mom doesn't watch my YouTube channel? Because she just called me during live. Anyway, I thought it was you, Dylan, but yeah, we're going to give away a bag of these next week to our members. If you guys are interested, right next to the subscription, there's a join button. Just hit the join button, and you're good. Let's see here. Great not to buy a C9s for my roof. I was always a C7 man until last year when one of my strands of white went out, and the only thing I could find was C9s. I'm like, this is going to be so noticeable, but I don't have a choice. So I threw up C9s next to the C7. You couldn't tell the difference. And then it dawned on me. If I had used C9s this whole time instead of C7s for the last 12 years, it would have taken up a tiny bit more space over a long roof span. I could have hung less lights and had the same effect. I should have done C9s. Oh well. See here. Oh, it's definitely time for a new roof for Charlie. It definitely. Stacy's like, how old is this roof? I'm like, well, I've had half of it replaced. Um, my insurance company, for whatever reason, 3 hailstorms won't replace the whole thing, which is why we're going through. That's why we're going to go insurance man shopping. Yes, it is legit. These things are very cool, and I need to get with Stacy because I'm interested in getting. Yeah, I like it, Rob. I'm interested in getting the rest of his clips. He has one that you can install permanently. I do not have that here. That's out in the other room. He has one you can install permanently. So the reason why I have never on the outside of my window well, I have never put lights up there. I don't like the unclean look of just taking some string minis or whatever, and Bob will go this way and that way and this way. I've never done it because I don't like that look, and I wasn't smart enough to know what a fix would be. He has a solution for that. I'm like, I don't know if you guys watched that live stream we did with him. Go back and watch it. I should have had a link queued up. But on that, he talked about, he surprised me with that. He goes, I got this permanent solution. I'm like, you do not. Shut up. Oh, yeah, I got it. I'm like, it's freaking awesome. I've been wanting one of those for years. Can the clips be used on metal roofs? I don't remember if he said when you had him on or if anyone else has asked that question. You have not. So I know that they will. See if my camera will be kind enough to focus. It might be too small for it to focus on. It is. So I know that these little tabs just go under. So as long as you have something these can attach to, like a shingle, then it should. My dog was barking. I still have the Chihuahua here, so don't think it was you. Still cool. Okay, so was it you? Okay, cool. Yeah. So I thought it was neat. Does he? Let's see if he has his other video. He has one other video out, I think. Let's see if he does. He has one other thing that will be of interest to some of you folks. He does have it up. This is a quick. Actually, this is a 2 minute, not even 2 minutes, less than 2 minute video. It is in vertical form, so your screen's not messing up. If you're watching me on a phone, this will probably work out better for you. But I'm gonna do this video for you real quick. But this is another invention he has that is legit. And I do have some over there, but these are called no wrap straps. No wrap straps. They're designed. The concept was for palm trees, and you can use them for palm trees, but he's expanded it to columns and to just regular trees. Let me show you this real quick. It's freaking neat.
This is how you use the no wrap strap. All right, with these mini lights, a lot of times when you get them right out of the package, you want to take them and stretch them out, hook them onto something on one end, grab the other end, and pull them taut, because you'll probably get a couple of extra feet out of it. If you don't stretch them out beforehand, they're going to get loose on your column or your tree or whatever you put on. So just a little tip. Your train of thought should be first vertical and then spacing next. So try to keep them vertical. Next thing, concentrate on your spacing. The spacing's not real critical. If you're going to twist it, it hides it real well. So I'm looking and making sure this line is vertical. Now, do I go to this side or that side? Looks like right here, I'm going to go to this side and come back around. Right here, we're pretty close. So I'm going to go to the outside. If I go to the inside, it makes it pretty close. So I'm going to go to the outside and then come back around here. And then go to the outside of that one. Down here, because if I go to this side, we get way out of vertical. So I'm going to go to this side and come around and then go to the outside of that one. We'll come up. This will be our last leg. We'll go to that side. Now we could take this and just bring it around here and secure it, or just come back down this last leg, whichever way you want to do. Now, when you stand back, you can see they're all pretty vertical. We'll give it a little twist here in the end. In my opinion, on a column like this, it looks better if it has just a little spiral. Plus, it sucks your lights up against your column. As you'll see when I turn it, they all get closer to the column. That way the wind's not blowing them around. And just during the daytime, I think it gives it a little bit cleaner look. This is how you use the no wrap strap.
So that's pretty neat. I've used screws in the past. You guys know this in my trees. This solves that problem. He's got at least one more video coming out about that, where instead of just being wrapped around, it's vertical. He has a vertical. You can use a strap in vertical form to do your lights in a different way. So that will be coming out. But yeah, do me a favor, subscribe to his YouTube channel. Those are videos we just live streamed from his YouTube channel. Those are not videos that I had queued up. Those are from his channel. Pretty neat, I think. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think of those. I think that they're just a genius. I think it's one of those moments where it's like, why didn't I come up with that? We all know it's a problem. We have all been on our roof thinking to ourselves, why do I have to separate the lights from the clips every year? And if you don't, you're like, screw it. That's for next year's. That's for future Charlie to figure out. Well, future Charlie doesn't much like past Charlie, because he left him with a tangled mess. And I have grown to loathe. I may say the word loathe. I've grown to loathe untangling lights. It used to be cathartic to me. It is no longer. I just don't like. I don't like it anymore. Not the untangling lights portion. So the fact that Stacy came up with a way to not only keep your lights attached to the clip, but to store the clip tangle free. I mean, how much time is that going to save all of us? A ton, right? Until I guess I can take these out because we're done. We're done listening to videos, so I can take those bad boy. Hey, look at that! I can hear better. That's fun. So yeah, not much going on in this video. Let's see if I can find it here. Where'd you go? Do get a lot of requests for the hats. There's the hats. I think we've sold like 20 since the last live, so they are selling out pretty decently quickly. So if you need a present for your whomever and you just like the hat, cool, boom, get one. I'll send one to you. There's the QR code to buy one. They are selling out pretty decently, but I kind of expected that. October is usually where we see an increase in views and everything else. But there's the whole hat if you want to get them. Speaking of an increase in views, for the folks on Discord, already know about this. If you're not chatting with us on Discord, the link's down in the video description below. Join us on Discord. And if you don't know if the word Discord, you're like, I don't know what that is. We're just using it as a chat room. I know the kids these days. I know Discord has a purpose that is I'm clueless to. I don't know what it was originally designed for or how you're actually supposed to use it. I just know we use it as a chat room to talk. It's like texting your buddy on your phone, only it's on your computer. It's probably on your phone too. I don't know if it's on the phone. I don't use it as an app. I just use it on the laptop or tabletop or whatever. But anyway, I went and filmed at Home Depot. I think we were like, what are we at? Like that 5,000 views, I think, right now. Let's see what kind of views we got on that one. I know it took off pretty decently, and I kind of expected it to be decent. No, not at all. Less than 1,000. What just hit 5,000? Oh, the garage door cover. The garage door cover just hit five, or it's getting ready to hit 5,000. Video that I did. That's topical because it's Halloween. But just I'll film the Home Depot walkthrough. You don't have any blow molds here. Where are your blow molds? They're like, yeah, they're right there. You just missed them. Like, I wasn't looking down. But I went to Menards because last year the Menards video that just popped, and I got a couple thousand views out of that really quickly. I went to Menards, like, hey, back again, Charlie. If it's okay, I'm gonna film another walkthrough. No, what? I always film a walkthrough here. Nope, no more, no outside video, please. Really? Are you messing with me? Nope. Okay. See you later. Bye. So your store's private property. You can absolutely positively say, take a hike, Charlie, like you did. But that's okay, Menards. Don't know what you have against free publicity, but I 100% respect your policies and procedures. Take no offense to it whatsoever. I just thought it was funny. But I did have a request for Target. So here's my question to you, because I don't go to Target very often. Does Target have its stuff out? Because once Target has its stuff out, I got a request to go film Target. I filmed, I think it was Halloween at Target before. So I have filmed at Target before. What's up, Mom? Ladies and gentlemen, my mother, Patricia, who is now on the show in a different form. This time it's not via telephone. This time it's via Facebook. So, see, I made something like the new wrap to my lights around the tree with a 3D printer to keep my lights evenly spaced. Brilliant. Brilliant. And Chad, while we're talking about Chad, are you selling your wood creations for Christmas presents? If you are, throw a link to your channel or your space or your eBay account or wherever you're selling your materials, your products. We'll give you some free promotion. So, folks that don't know, Chad does some awesome creations. In fact, maybe I still have some in my photo. Let me look up, take 10 seconds here to see if I have him. Let's see here. Riley, Mom, Dad, Connor. And then we got that one's pretty cool. That one's probably my favorite. That's kind of neat. Look at me being Johnny on the spot with some old photographs I haven't taken out of here yet. What was this one? Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's a Bible verse. Oh, cool. I'd forgotten about that one. So anyway, let us know if if you have a place where people can go buy those. Boom. Appreciate you, Chris. Appreciate you. I'm sure Stacy does too. Made it start over. Yes, so let me put these back in. Gonna have to start over and redo the video. Appreciate you popping in. What we did. Uh, well, that's so in the one video we just watched, he does it up and down, which how much that would take away, that would free up so much space and lights. And I don't think it made the video. He did talk about it a little bit. At night, you can't tell if they're wrapped around or if they're vertical. And vertical takes a tenth of the time instead of just wrapping it around. So in the next video we did, he does wrap it around, but the straps are vertical this time. In the video we just watched, the straps are horizontal, but the lights are vertical. So there's a couple different ways you can do it. And then I need to, Charlie, I was thinking about that today. I'm like, what do I have to do today? I have a few product videos I need to finish for some companies. I'm like, oh crap, I haven't filmed my how to hang lights update video. I'm like, shoot, I don't have time for it today. And tomorrow I got to be work at 5 freaking a.m., which means I have to be up at 4 a.m. So that's stupid. But I need to film that. So next week I'm gonna make that a priority. And my goal is, so spoiler alert, you guys are gonna find out about this first because I am sold. I am a fan. I am fanatic to use the long word of the fan of Stacy's Ridge clips, Stacy's light clips. I am 100% switching to canning systems, everything. Why would you not? They're commercial grade and hurricane proof. Let's say it, hurricane freaking proof. They just are 140-mile-an-hour wind. We just saw it take. Now that was sustained for what, 10 seconds? per shingle or so. Not an hour, but that idea for that little bit came from a customer of Stacy's. Hey, house got trashed. Went up to go see, expected Christmas lights everywhere, but Christmas lights were still in the ridge clips, still on the roof, hurricane proof. But the fact that I like the most about it, and I'm doing a test on it, ridge clips have been on my roof with lights in them since July to do a test. So next July for Christmas and July extravaganza, I'll be saying, hey, these lights have been up for a year, and I'm gonna leave a handful of them up permanently, probably without the lights in them, just because these won't go bad doesn't mean the lights won't. But these are you can just leave these up. His record is 4 years on his roof in Texas, and the reason it had to stop at 4 years is because he needed a new roof. So they roofer without he say I think the story goes Stacy wasn't home when they took the roof off and they threw the clips away. I think that's how it goes. How about hanging lights on the roof for the chicken? I don't know what for the chicken means. For the chicken. How about hanging lights on the roof for the if you have a hen house? My neighbors have hen houses if that's what you're talking about. Um so yeah, so Ben, what we were talking about is these rich clips. We showed a couple of videos. We talked about Stacy Kennedy's YouTube page. But yeah, and then so next Monday, I don't see well unless something else happens, we'll go back to the conversation about copyright music and how to not do it. If you have a need, so the way YouTube works is if you use copyright material, um, you get a copyright strike. I don't have any copyright strikes. What I do have is a copyright warning, which I shouldn't. No, I'm sorry, a guidelines warning, because I did a video about how to take songs and convert them from YouTube and convert them into MP3 from MP4 and use them in your light show. And YouTube said, somebody actually complained and said, you can't do that. Yeah, you can. Video's still up. I didn't take it down. Or YouTube didn't take it down. They just kept it where you could see it. So that is available on the Patreon side of things. So if you're a Patreon member, just go in the search area and say type in the music and it should pop up. But it shows you how to convert songs like a Taylor Swift video on YouTube, how to copy and paste that title, that web address into a program, and it instantly, I think it takes 30 seconds to instantly convert that into audio only. And here's the other thing, just impromptu. I can do that too in a completely different manner. If you guys have a song out there, legitimately, anybody watching this 5 years down the road, email me, christmasoncrestlin@gmail.com. Heck, by then I may be charging like $5 a song for it or something. But right now, anybody you want it done, do it for you. Email me a link. It will take me 10 minutes to put that in MP3 format and send it back to you. I'll do that for you guys. If you have a song you can't find how to work or something, we all need unique songs in our light show. Oh, metal roof. Don't want to slide off the roof. Scaredy cat. Oh, for the chicken. Okay, fear of heights. Got you. I think I've shown my ladder, haven't I? My staircase. So yeah, fear of heights. I don't mind going up at all. It's the coming down portion that I don't like, which is why I go up and down on my roof on a staircase. And when we redid our light situation recently, my wife said, "Well, at least we can get rid of the staircase." I'm like, no, you can't get rid of the staircase. That's my staircase. I clean the gutters once a week. I love cleaning the gutters. I'm weird like that. I like going up there, not getting rid of the roof. At least on metal, you might be able to use suction cups. Well played. Speaking of suction cups, has anybody bought the suction cup, the brand new suction cup clips from Christmas Light Contractors? I haven't bought them yet. Fred was supposed to send me some. Haven't seen them yet. Not on here, Charlie. Used to yes, Patreon. It's only on that video is only on Patreon because YouTube will not allow me to have it on YouTube. So you can't watch it here. It's just YouTube rule. So yeah, I'm excited for more of Stacy's videos because it shows you how to use them. It shows you the value of them, and it's the owner of the company saying, "Hey, I got complaints that you throw these into a bag and they're impossible to come undone." The first year, yeah, not a problem because they're lined up. But you throw these into a 5-gallon bucket, these things are going to tangle. It's going to happen. But then the guy comes up with the solution, goes, "Oh yeah, I agree, that's a problem. I'll fix it for you. And then does and talks about that in the video. Come on. Who else do we know that does that? Come on. That's awesome. Shows you how to fix them. I don't know. I just like anything time saving. Talking about the ladder. Oh, okay. Ladder. Thank you, Rob. So yeah, on the Patreon side of a video showing you my staircase, which my lovely, lovely wife built with her own two hands. I can't build anything. My wife is 1,000% the builder in this family, and it's not even close. She's got me. I don't think we could see it in Stacy's video. We couldn't. I got a fireplace outside. I got a patio outside. I got a staircase. Probably 18 other things I can't think of right now. My wife builds everything. I build nothing. Brick wall. We got 2 brick walls that she built later. I did build a garden. So there's that. So yeah, so next week we'll go back to copyrighted music. And then we're gonna have a giveaway. Give away one of these bags of Ridge clips to members only. Gonna leave Patreon folks out of it because Patreon folks get. Let me be honest, they get a higher price thing because they pay more, so they'll get a higher price value, like Braden did. And then Patreon members will get something like that, which is still has value, but isn't quite as expensive and doesn't break my bank. But I do thank you to all the members and the Patreon folks who do support the show, help keep the lights on, all that kind of good stuff. She built my patio shelf. Did she? I know she built something for you. Built my patio shelf. Boom. Let's see here. So, Mom, I'm getting ready to sign off. So, feel free to call me back here in a minute. Oh, big news, personal news. Gonna talk about Charlie here for a second, rather Christmas. Today, when you're watching this, is Monday, October 7th, 2024. In uh 40 and exactly 49 hours and 18 minutes, one of my sons, my son Jackson, will be signing his contract to officially solidify his membership into the United States Space Force Academy. Nope, United States Space Force, not the Academy, but the United States Space Force. And he leaves for basic training in 31 days from today. Let's go. Oh, took him. Check this out. For anybody who golfs, I'm going to brag about it for a second. I took the boy golfing, took him to shoot guns for the first time Saturday, took him golfing for the first time yesterday on a par 5 from 150 yards out. The boy holes the ball with a 7-iron. Holes the ball. Some guys were coming back on the golf course asking. They stopped. They got out and they're on their phone. I'm like, okay, he must have but they must have a third that's trying to find him. And he comes back. Okay, 2 things. One, that was an awesome shot. And have you guys seen my pitching wedge? I'm like, no, I didn't see your pitching wedge. So we get up on the green. This ball's nowhere to be found. I'm like, there's no way it's in the hole. Go there. Titleist number 2 in the hole. Let's go. I said, son, you could play the rest of your life and never have a shot that good. And he did that on his first try. Just saying. He shot a gun. He played some golf. Had a great time this weekend. So, oh yeah. Dude, boom. Yes, it was awesome. It was a great time to be a dad, and I got to witness that. I don't know if you have any golfers in here, but it's an incredibly hard shot to do, no matter how skilled you are, professional or a first time amateur. So yeah, lots of going on in my family this week with the children. I got Monday Night Football tonight. We'll see how that goes. I'm a little worried about this game. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, tune in next week for the song. And Rob, he says I should have that. Was today Monday? I thought he said I'd have that song today. Later today, but maybe we will, maybe we won't. We'll have that song for you in a couple days, Rob. I'll email you. Let's see here. No worries, brother. We're getting ready to sign off. You're good. But why I still give this one last post in here. Do me a favor though, and Mom, open up your YouTube and go to that address that's just put in there. I'm here in about 3 hours once YouTube checks us for any copyright issues. That will make that a clickable link, and you can go and please support Stacy's YouTube channel and throw him a subscription. When we started out here today, he had 6. Let's see if we can get that up to 10. Throw him some love. But yeah, please get the rich clips. Links are down in the video description below. You get 10% off. And you get to keep the lights in them. You get to keep the lights in the clips. You get to store the clips. Makes life so much easier. Boom. I'm ready. Let me do it. Boom. What happened to the QR code? I'll put the QR code back up. Thank you for reminding me about that. QR code. Boom. If you guys want a ho hat, there you go. I do ship them out the next day after the order. So we did like 20 last week. I expect we'll sell out this year. I think we had 250 so far, so or 250 that in the last order. So I think I know what we're down to. I have to look at the spreadsheet. But anyway, order a ho hat if you like. If you want to order multiples, get a hold of me directly, christmasoncrestline@gmail.com, and I will certainly give you a discount on the price. I'm not smart enough to know how to do that on PayPal. I barely was smart enough to make the QR code. I made the QR code. And Rob, thinking about the QR code, that's probably what you meant. We need to do an episode about QR codes. That's probably what you're talking about. That's on my list to do next week, but since we got to push the music back another week, that'll be in 2 weeks. And we're talking about QR codes and talking about those as donations. But yes, Rob, I get now that you're probably talking about that. Yeah, oh yeah, even put it in there. Yep. He's got 10. Sweet. Nice. Get that bad boy up to 10. Yeah. Appreciate that, Chad. Thank you so much for doing that for him. Stacy's a heck of a guy. So that's what we going on. The next 2 weeks, we will actually may have to push the QR code back another week because I think we have a guest that week. So we'll figure it out though. We'll figure it out. But yes, that episode is coming. That's about it for me today. I appreciate you guys all tuning in. Check us out on patreon.com/Christmas on Crestline, and that gets you entries into the monthly giveaway. That 3 will get you 1, 5 will get you 2, 10 will get you 5, and if you're a Christmas legend with $25 a month or more, you get 13, which helped Braden out last week because Braden won the giveaway. We got Halloween's coming up. Make sure you get your lights out there. We have popcorn. We're going to have slushies this year for our Halloween decorations. If you guys want the Halloween covers that I have currently on my doors, check out the link down in the video description below to get yourself a discount. I think I have a 15 or 10% discount code. I think they're actually 15% off. I think their discount is greater than what I can get you at GarageCelebrations.com. I know Rob's a huge fan of them. What about building a donation box? I just don't take donations. I just don't do it. I'm always scared that somebody's going to steal it, which is why I think QR codes are where it's at. And we're going to talk about that coming up. We have plenty of time to talk about that one because that shouldn't take terribly long. Breadbox is genius. Breadbox is good, Chris. Boom. That's a good one to do. Let's see here. Peaks and Trees Canyon System. I should have had that there the whole time. I forgot I had that made. Forgot I had that made up. Oh well. But I got discounts to everything down. You got discounts to that. Got discounts to Nova Stella, who just hired me to create something. That one's incorrect. It's 17% off of Christmas Light Contractors. Yeah, so yeah, 17% off. So they're legit. They have everything you want for your show. And I meant to show David's clip here today. We have time to show David's clip. So let's see if I have it queued. Oh, I do. So I'm going to show you, it's a 1-minute video. So we're talking about this 1-minute video real quick. And this is David from Learn Christmas Lighting. And it wasn't Rob. I usually default to Rob anytime somebody has an idea. I'm blanking. Who won David's Academy? It was Dylan? It was Dylan. Dylan the Academy. So I thought, well, maybe some other folks might do well from joining the Academy because he's legit. It's you know nothing to you're an expert all in one place. So here's David from Learn Christmas Lighting talking about his academy.
Hi friends, David here from Learn Christmas Lighting. We want to talk to you about our Learn Christmas Lighting Academy. If you're just starting out with Christmas lighting and you're like, okay, I want to create an animated pixel type light show where you see those cool animations on houses and things like that. And you think, okay, that's not within reach for me. We'd love to help you out. It's what we do every day. Inside the Learn Christmas Lighting Academy, we have the A to Z step-by-step single source course that walks you through everything you need in order to create an amazing animated Christmas light display. We're the only place where you can go online and in one source get a complete A to Z course and also support in our community forums. This combination allows you to really succeed at this hobby, even if you're not an engineer or an electrician or anything like that. We help you and we put it into plain language so that you can learn how to use it and create an amazing light show that wows your neighbors. Are you ready to get started? check out Learn Christmas Lighting Academy below.
Yeah, the link's down in the video description below. But well worth it. I don't use it. I don't use Pixels, but I'm a member of it just to support David. But yeah, links to that are down in the video description below. One last check on the comments. What about a walkthrough of Lowe's? I don't even know if there's. Oh, I asked that earlier. Has anybody been to Lowe's or has anybody been to Target this year? If you've been to Target this year and they have their stuff out, let me know. Had to leave for a bit, but back cool. Had a meeting. Had dad meeting. Okay, I like it. I like it. Let's see here. But yeah, just check out the links down below. Get 10% off of these bad boys at canyonsystems.com. Use the code COC. I have a new discount coming out for Nova Stella, actually, but I'm not done with that video because I'm waiting for my drone to get back before I can complete that one. So I don't have that one ready yet. But yeah, canyonsystems.com. We're going to sign off now, and I'm going to be back next week. And hopefully next week will be the music video about copyright and stuff like that, kind of fun stuff. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. We made it an hour almost. I thought it was going to be a 30-minute show. But that's about it for me today, guys. I'm Charlie. I'll see you next Monday. Big week for the Byers family. Jackson signing his contract with Space Force. Let's go. Have a great time, guys. I'll see you next Monday. Bye, guys.